Apple may be killing off the last Intel Mac Mini soon. Let's get into it. A new report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says that Apple is planning to release a high-end Mac Mini in the next several months. This new Mac Mini would feature a new system on a chip made by Apple. Currently, there is a Mac Mini with Apple's own M1 chip. That's the same chip that's in the iMac and in the iPad Pro. Gurman said that Apple kept the Intel version of the Mac Mini around for use as a software development machine and a video editing machine. This new Mac Mini would serve that same function with a new M1X chip. The report also says that the familiar Mac Mini would have an updated design. I would not expect anything too wild. Take a look at the original Mac Mini. It essentially looks like an icon you'd see on an iPhone screen. Then there was the Intel one. Looks quite similar, right? The Mac Mini would get a real redesign in 2010. This model was shorter but wider. It also still had a disk drive. The back was still full of ports, by the way. 4 USB-A ports, an SD card reader, mic in, headphone jack, mini display port, HDMI, FireWire 800, and Ethernet. In 2011, we got the Mac Mini without a disk drive. Check out the back too. Lots and lots of ports. The new M1 Mac Minis look the same from the outside, but on the back, it's a whole other story. 2 USB-A ports, 1 HDMI port, a headphone jack, Ethernet, and 2 Thunderbolt/USB 4 ports. It's a good start, but it could use more connectivity. The Intel model is similar, but with 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports. On the external looks of the Mac Mini, I'm not sure if Apple will do away with that familiar squircle design. Maybe the Mac Mini could borrow some design cues from the new iMacs, perhaps even dabble in colors. It is possible that the new higher-end Mac Mini could be physically smaller, since Apple's chips are designed to have high performance and low power consumption. The Gurman report says that the new M1X Mac Mini will have more ports than the current model. An older report from Gurman said that there would be 4 ports instead of 2. One would think he was talking about the Thunderbolt ports and not the USB-A ports. So that would be very welcome to those people who don't want to buy a dock to get more ports on their Mac. Let's talk about the timing. This new Mac Mini would be out in the next several months. Back in 2020, Apple announced that it would be transitioning away from Intel. The timeline to completion would be around 2 years. The timing of the new Mac Mini fits well within this timeline. There was also a report in April by Nikkei Asia that said that Apple's next chip had entered mass production. That report had the chip named as the M2. Whatever the next chip is called, it makes sense that it would power a new higher-end Mac Mini. It also makes sense that the Mac Mini would be the first to phase out Intel chips, as it was the first Apple desktop to get the M1 chip. There's some other Mac news, by the way. Expect that new chip from the Mac Mini to be in the new MacBook Pros. Those machines could be out in the third quarter of this year. However, expect the iPhone event first. Check out this video for more information on that. Hit all the buttons to stay informed. I want to know if you've made the jump to M1 Max. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments. I'm Zach Tar, and I'll see you online.